Did you just pick up a used pair of Airmax Pluses like me? Or are you looking to get yours back to a beautiful restored condition as shown? Follow this tutorial and you'll be there in no time. These are the Sunburns 2022 drop. I picked these up for only about 20 bucks on Depop, including shipping. They're in pretty tough condition at first, but I managed to get them this clean just through a simple process, clean and dried in under 4 hours. So here's how I did it. So the reason I'm next to the bathtub here is obviously you're gonna need to clean your shoes first. My preferred cleaner is a sneaker cleaner that I actually stole from my girlfriend, but here it is. Quick Care shoe cleaner and conditioner. You definitely don't have to use this specific brand, but it's served me well, got my shoes up to a very clean condition. So what I did with these babies first is, ran the old bathtub, got them all wet. There's your ASMR. Ran them under there. The shoes fill with water. They're pretty insular, if you will. And took a scrubbing brush. I also have this IKEA scrubbing brush just to demonstrate. Nothing too crazy here. Went ahead and applied a few drops of that shoe cleaner to the shoes while they were soaking wet. Scrubbed very vigorously. Start with the upper and then work your way down to this harder material here. Might be leather, might be a thicker plastic, artificial leather, something like that. But go ahead and start up here, work your way down the shoe, and then eventually get down to the sole. The shoe cleaner is mostly meant for canvas if you're using the one that I use. You can see these are pretty beat up. But what you can do on the sole is actually use hand sanitizer or an alcohol wipe, even a Clorox wipe if you want, and just go at it. It'll get them pretty clean. And then once you have cleaned all the parts of the shoe to your satisfaction, go ahead and run it under water for a longer amount of time. Rinse out all that cleaner, and then you can see that this tongue has material in it. So just to make sure it dries, which I'll get into a little bit more later, you're gonna wanna squeeze all of the water out of here because it will hold on to it. Same with this back material on the heel, there is padding here. Unlike the rest of the shoe, which is thin, flimsy, this has material inside of it that's gonna hang onto that water. So make sure you squeeze out these parts over the drain as well as the tongue. The setup might look elaborate, but it's really not. All you have to do is set up a fan. I used a Lasco tower fan, and prop your Air Maxes along some kind of surface on a platform so that your fan can hit them. Make sure that the laces are in the path of the air as well, and crumple up paper. A lot of people will use newspaper. I just used some scrap paper I had lying around. Crumple it up and fill the shoes with the paper as much as you can. The reason you do this is because the paper will absorb the water that's in the fabric of the shoe. Also make sure that the tongue is out like this. The tongue is pretty thick. It's got material in it, so that's gonna take longer than other parts of the shoe to dry. Same with this area back here, also has a layer, whereas through here it's just thin mesh, as you can see. So once that dries, it'll be pretty quick, but all of the material inside here and here has to dry. So have these propped out. Here's the final condition of the shoe, brand new looking Air Max Pluses. Peep the drip at the end. Thanks for watching. Feel free to drop a like if you enjoyed.